It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Jed Smith, we're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against. They struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Al Jefferson played for several teams in his NBA career, but no matter what uniform he has on, he is a real handful, Kenny.
Well, he can shoot the mid-range, and that's probably his biggest asset. And then he can take you down on the block. That's probably one of his bread and butter moves. I like his jump hook though, because when he goes to that, it creates space in the lane and allows guys to offensive rebound as well.
My nickname for him is.
Oh.
Is starting off right Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to Chicago
you go.
In the Windy City.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together,
See my
it's
new
tough
Jordan.
sledding. It's a tough way to go.
So off the tip, let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Freak in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Lavoy Allen. Then there's Ellis, and it's Mahinmi in at center. And he's able to get it back. And Batum kicks to Zeller. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. That one wide left. Here's Indiana. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because it just settles you down a little bit.
To the middle, here's Ellis. Got a piece of it.
See that coming.
Outside, Walker. Outside, Batum. They set the pick. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And of course, he said a big key for them will be trying to minimize Monte Ellis' impact offensively. He added, he's one of the best in the league at blowing by his defender and finishing at the rim. We've got to force him left, and then at the other end, make sure we go at him defensively and see that he expends some energy there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis' strong suit. Seems like a smart plan.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Lamb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
It's all about the baits.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Feeds it to Mahinmi. Outside for George. Indiana again misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Ellis. He really played well in that last game against Golden State.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
He dishes it to Freak. George passes to Freak. Baseline J on the way. George missing again.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
No good from Lamb.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now here's Walker. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Left side Walker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This and doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Now here's Freak. He had 19 points in the win against Golden State.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Walker's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Freak. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. They need this one. The shot misses. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Here's Lamb. But they get it back from outside the arc. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Batum. And that's now 6 points now in the game for Walker. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And George kicks to Freak. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yeah, +5, as you mentioned. That didn't take very long, did it?
Down low, and it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there.
Well, as anyone, Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the score by Indiana. No good from Lamb.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Jordan Hill has checked in for Ian Mahimi. Here's Freak. Indiana shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Picked by Zeller. And it's Walker penetrating. Second shot opportunity. And it's Freak with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Nice.
A nice shot by George.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Charlotte trailing. Now here's Walker. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Lamb, good.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last
Super
10
Hill cracks
games.
me up.
Freak number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring. He might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here
Here's
lately.
Jordans. I'm going to take a
And the
picture
Hornets
of
making a
Jordans
change
when I'm
here. Felton's checked in. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Outside, George. The dish now to Freak. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Not an easy finish right there.
Second man
Beautiful
again. He
move
missed
to give
five.
himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Walker dishes to Zeller. 16 feet away. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Zeller.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
That's it, my brother.
Now we get a chance to check
We went to
out
college
the
together.
standings out east already. We are in December. As you take a look at Charlotte, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not
game
pleased
right
with
here.
their performance so far this season. And checking out Indiana, they find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
I think for the Pacers, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah,
We'll get it
and you know
together.
what? For a team that's desperately trying to get things turned around, this kind of start makes the job almost impossible.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jefferson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Cody Zeller. And P.J. Hairston subbed in for Kemba Walker. Here's Freak. And that one is hammered home.
Now we can take a look at the
Kevin, who
shoes.
says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to it
Himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's Felton following the score by Indiana. That's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Because the animation's live.
Indiana shooting 40% here in the early stages. There's the pick. Freak passes to Miles. And there's the feed to Freak. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before half.
Here's Freak. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Freak, he's in at point guard. LaVoy Allen out there with Paul George. And there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Ellis at the 2. And here's Walker.
Go backcourt, bro.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, the
I don't
Pacers
think so.
pull it in.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors was a major factor. He finished with 19 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Mahinmi. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, it's Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. Jefferson, a screen on George. Nobody near. Kid Gilchrist hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Jefferson, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. There's a good screen. It's Allen with the drive. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
From D, George.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hornets leading by 6. Here's Walker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And he gets it to go.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it. Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's see how Indiana stacked up. 1st in three-point field goal percentage, 5th in field goal percentage, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And you look at their incredible three-point percentage. I mean, it's not just about their accuracy, but their execution using screens and creating those open looks. That's been key.
Pacers trail by 10. And George kicks to Freak. Dishes it to Mahinmi. Jefferson with some nice D.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Makes it off the glass.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Indiana moving it around. Freak dishes to Mahinmi. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious. see the numbers for Jefferson. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pacers trail by 10. Now Freak. He's got 8 outside. George up and in on the layup. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes.
The Pacers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Now here's Freak, guarded by Walker. Hill passes to Miles. Over to the left wing. Robinson kicks to Turner. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. From 15 feet away, Hawes with the block. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And it's Walker penetrating. And that one's good. Walker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
1:10 left here in the second. From deep, Miles. Batum grabs the miss.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure you appreciate it.
Walker goes in, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard. And the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Second is Kemba Walker.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
So, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Freak kicks to Miles. The 3. And he gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Hornets lead.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy 3-pointer.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Hornets ahead, up by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Batum in at the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Freak with it. Screen by Ellis. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Hornets leading by 3. Outside, Walker kicks to Lamb. Back to Walker. Off the pick. Hornets keep it alive.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Screen by Jefferson. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Walker. And the Pacers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Freak kicks to Mahimi. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And Walker kicks to Batum. Jefferson with it. Mahimi on him. Jefferson gets the bucket. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Freak. He's got 12. And they set the screen. George, that's a 2-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you can see the frustration on his face. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. 12 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And he's good on the second. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. An update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running things through Jefferson. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Now here's Lamb. He has 7. Walker with it. George picks him up. Lamb. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Come
Walker's
on.
got his 6th assist on the night.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found the weakness in the defense. They're exploiting it.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Charlotte. Freak passes to Ellis. To the paint, here's Freak. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
And Walker kicks to Lamb. Outside, Walker. Outside, Jefferson. That one a little long. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
And the Hornets making a change here. But Toombs checked in. Here's Freak. He's got 15. Off the pick. Uses both hands to slam it down. And Clark, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now, here's Walker. Defense right on him. Pass to Zeller. On the wing, but 2. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Now here's Freak, guarded by Walker. The shot by Mahimi, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Jefferson down low. Guarded by Mahimi. Walker goes in, and the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Walker's got 17.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Freak kicks to Ellis. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead. So it's the Hornets this time. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Walker. And it's Walker again misses.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Ellis kicks to Freak. The shot no good. Jefferson with some nice deep. The Hornets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And yes, sir, that one drops.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And here's Freak. 17 points in the game. Off the pick. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's 9 points for Monte Ellis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Walker with a clean look. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Freak kicks to Ellis. Pass to Freak. Shot from the wing. Outside for George. Allen at the screen for George. Now the pass to Freak. Shot clock at 5. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Charlotte making some changes. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Zeller. Hairston comes in for Lamb. And it's Felton in for Walker. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Mahimi. Hill comes in for Allen. And it's C.J. Miles in for Monte Ellis. And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on Kemba Walker from Doris Burke. Doris, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Hornets' head athletic trainer. He told me he's suffering from back spasms, so they put some ice on it and gave him some painkillers. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
The Pacers making a switch here. Stuckey's checked in. Hairston kicks to Hawes. That's tipped. Now the Pacers moving it up. Stuckey's got the ball. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Batum with the steal. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. Felton can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 4. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. He kicks it to Freak. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Felton. Tight defense on him. He feeds it to Hairston. Upside Batum. And that one's on target from the wing. Batum's got 6.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Freak kicks to Miles. Hornets with the rebound. Jefferson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Felton. To the middle. Pause. Dishes to Jefferson. Puts it up from 12. Good work defensively by Turner.
You love the close out on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Freak. He tries for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
He could have forced a tough inside shot but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Batum wide open. He fires. Misfires after coming off the pick. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Turner and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And let's take this break to recognize some of the league's small forwards that have been on fire at the charity stripe for all of the past month. 4th, Nick Batum.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work. And they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Jefferson.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Outside for Miles. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Hornets trail by 11. .131 left in the 3rd quarter. Batum sets a screen for Felton. Passes it to Batum. Hairston against Stuckey. Clock at 6. And Turner with the block. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Raymond Felton.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
They need this. He takes it up and lays it in. Felton has got 5 points so far.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And Turner with the basket on the assist by Freak. 8 points for Miles Turner.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here is Hairston. He's got 13. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Miami's checked in for Hairston. And Indiana with the change here too. Robinson's checked in. Pacers leading by 12. Now, Freak. He's got 21. Here's Hill. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Hill's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Felton with the ball. He has 5. Feeds the land. Outside, Felton. From deep 3-point range. Can't get it to fall. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to get back.
I never win by this much.
As they end the 3rd quarter,
We're not even in playoffs
7
right now.
2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. On the court for Indiana. Freak, he's in at the point. Paul George is out there with Hill. Then it's Robinson, and it's Ellis, and at the 2-guard spot. Walker outside for Batum. They get it back.
Hit a rebound for a triple-double.
He dishes it to Walker. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
4th foul. Not good.
He has 23 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
And that one falls for Walker. Charlotte making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. Allen's checked in for Indiana. Kemba Walker hits them both. Pacers leading by 12. Now here's Freak. Allen outside. On the wing, Ellis. There's the dish to Freak. And here's Walker. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. Zeller setting the pick for Walker. And he gets it to go. Walker's got 27.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Ellis right side.
Nice move, Monte.
5 for 6 on the game.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Now here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. Zeller dishes to Walker. And he floats in for the easy 2.
Awesome defense.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Stolen by Walker.
Jesus, here they come.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Jefferson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions. And
I get my own rebound for a triple-double.
You can shoot
Pretty
a
fun.
lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Here's Freak. The layup missed. Hornets trail by 10. Lamb with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Outside, Walker. And Zeller kicks to Kid Gilchrist. 6 to shoot. Shot off the pick. Good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Screen by Ellis. That's good for George on the assist by Freak. 15 points for Paul George.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Mahimi's checked in for Hill.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Jefferson, a screen on Ellis. From D, Walker. Shot is off. Great D that time from Freak. Ellis, the pass to George. To the paint. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. There's the pick. Here's Mahimi. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And it's Walker penetrating. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Walker's got 8 points here in this quarter. Pacers leading by 10. Here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
And the first one drops.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Keep it up.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Now Walker fires from 14. Great D that time from Freak.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
They set the screen. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Hornets trail by 12. Outside, Walker. To the right side. Stolen by Ellis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ellis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Allen against Zeller. 6 on the shot clock. Zeller setting the pick for Walker. Off the screen. Count the bucket. Walker's got 18 points just in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Freak with it. It's Allen on the wing. Ellis dishes to Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First free throw is good.
Up DC.
And both free throws good from Freak. And so it's Charlotte with it. It's a 14-point game. The Wizards on the road.
Don't tell me, let me guess. The Celtics are your team.
This two-game homestand. And the rejection by Mahimi. Now here's Freak. The feed to Allen. There's the pick. Here's George. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Pacers leading by 14. Freak kicks to Mahimi. This is to Freak from outside the arc.
Oh.
Indiana again missing.
No other way to put it. Just
I'm good, thanks.
Shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Oh, Maestro, you're so good.
Celtics are, of course, my team's the Sixers. We haven't quite gotten it back together like the Celtics have.
It's Allen on the wing.
Probably the second toughest team in the East right now.
That ball's nice speed that time from George. And that's 15 points for Monte Ellis.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the way. Back to Walker. Kicks it to Lamb. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Freak's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I never win by this much. My guys are like 8 and 13 on the season.
Ellis on the double team. Kid Gilchrist with it. George picks him up. Pacers with the rebound.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. He's been a different guy
no kidding.
in the second half. His
That's
shooting
awesome.
percentage far better than it was before.
I've never been to a game.
Allen outside. It's Ellis on the wing. Inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Good job here in the
See, he looks like
second half.
me.
They're doing a really solid job of pounding that ball inside, and they're being intentional about it. And that's the way you succeed, getting that ball inside.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 14.
So you like Isaiah Thomas better than Rondo?
And here's Walker. Pass to Lamb. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Boy, just an excellent assist.
Probably a hard question to answer.
Here's Freak. And there's the pass to Allen. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Batum grabs the miss. And Lamb kicks to Walker. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pacers leading by 12. Ellis with a screen on Walker. Ellis against Walker. Ellis dishes to Freak. Back to Ellis. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Freak. Out of bounds.
Oh, look at me giving up the body. That was a bad possession.
And the Hornets with possession here.
So you figure Celtics, Cavs in the Eastern Finals.
We need to calm down.
Ooh,
We're taking too many shots early in the clock.
Damian Lillard is really holding that team together. I thought they'd fall apart once they lost LaMarcus Aldridge.
throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Lillard got snubbed for the All-Star game. He'll be looking to put on a show.
Now Walker to the left side wing. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Jeremy Lamb.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Indiana leading by 10. Ellis, the pass to Freak. Outside for George. Jacks up a three. Ellis can't get it to go.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it. Check out the game for Jefferson. He's got 12 rebounds and 1 steal. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Ellis. Freak with it. He kicks to Ellis. He feeds it to Mahinmi. Down low. Here's Freak. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Hornets trail by 9. Outside, Walker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, my team was in this game, the video game, we were 7-13 and playing the Golden State Warriors, and I thought, oh, we're going to be 7-14. We actually beat them, and now we're going to win this game. So I thought we was going to be 7-14. We're actually going to be 9-13. So not bad. I don't know why I can't play the lesser teams well, but played Golden State tough.
Kemba Walker hits them both. Pacers leading by 7. Now here's Freak. Allen right side. It's Ellis on the wing. Passes to Freak. 4 on the clock. Shot to end this full run. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and
trying to work the clock, lose the ball.
So the first one drops,
wow.
And that stretches their lead to 8.
Lavoy Allen, well-traveled veteran, used to play for the Sixers.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one for the Hornets.
And that keeps him in the game. Look out.
Batum with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Oh, trying for
oh my God. What was that? You know, this Call of Duty was the first one that we haven't gotten, and I can't remember how long. Just got busy with other games.
And here is Lamb. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Can't get it to go. And Indiana will come the other way. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. And George, here we go. Indiana again misses.
Can they hold on?
Here's Walker. Trains the 19.
He went right around me. Holy crap. 6 points.
And they go to the intentional foul.
They've been ineffective in disrupting Ellis's game. He has 15 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one.
I used to get the NASCAR game on an annual basis.
Stay hot from beyond.
But I haven't gotten it in years.
And he is unable to get the second one. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Batum. Paul George with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Greek's got it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
And the real sport I don't follow as much as I used to. NASCAR, that is.
Good on the first, and that turns the lead.
I'll still check out a race from time to time, though.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And that's an intentional foul. So it's Indiana picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I really don't know.
Yeah, I didn't get this year's FIFA either, but I got last year's.
Get a win. I know getting big numbers like this is impossible without my teammates, though.
I watch the British Premier League some mornings, some weekend mornings. Not a lot, but not every week.
All right, Doris, thank you.
I don't mind it. It's sports.
This is Kevin Harlan saying
I used to think it was boring too, but after you watch it for a while, get into it a little bit. Once you know the guys.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
I don't follow soccer here in the United States.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game.
I just don't think it's up to standards.
Another triple-double
Up to the standards of
from
European
Davis.
soccer.
I mean, he's totally firing on all cylinders, playing just masterful basketball.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing basketball, man.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
All right, man, I gotta get going. Check you later. Have a good day.